Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Armani Thomas, and today's video is gonna be different. All right, so I was browsing, I was thinking, I was trying to figure out like what video I should do this time, what it should be about this time, right? And as I'm browsing and I'm thinking, and I was speaking to my Father in heaven, I'm like, how can I do a different video in a way for people to take their success seriously? Because that's what my videos are about. The me reading and me giving y'all these motivational messages and different things for you to implement along your journey is to teach you to be a better you, your higher you, your best you. And I feel like my Father put it on my heart for me to think about the way you treat your success is the way that you would treat somebody else's life. Think about that. Okay? Think about the teachers out there. Think about the parents out there. Think about the nurses out there, the doctors out there. Think about you have siblings, you have parents, you have children, right? So I'm comparing treat success like how you treat somebody else's life. How would you treat those you care about, those you look after, your career, how serious you take that? How would you take that? Like you just go to work and you just treat it like it's work? Like think about how a parent treat their child, a newborn baby, right? This is a brand new human being in the world. You hold it with comfort, with care, with love, with respect, with compassion, with joy. You smile, you talk to it softly, you nourish it, boy or girl, right? So why wouldn't you look at success that way? Why wouldn't you treat your success that way? Why wouldn't you treat your gift that God gave you that way? Why are you not cultivating it that way? And you might be like, I don't understand, Armani. Okay, I got you. So every single day, you should be grateful to get up, because there are times that we don't want to get out of bed. I can attest to that. But you should be excited to get up, because now you have another opportunity to do your skill again. A new opportunity to work on your gift. Another opportunity to build your craft. Right? So aside from getting up excited, you should be ready to get to work. Okay, so what's the difference between people that are successful and people that are not successful? The way you think about time, the way you think about your day. Everybody, successful or not, has 24 hours in a day. Everybody has the same time, 24 hours. It's the way you view those 24 hours, and that shows your perception on your outlook for that day. So what is your objective? Successful and rich people, they take their time very seriously. They read, they learn, they think. Let me repeat that. They read, they learn, and they think. I used to have a mentor that I used to follow, and he asked a question. He was live one day. And he was like, do me a favor, you're going to get frustrated. He warned them beforehand. This is going to compare in a second. I'm going to run back, right? Let me tell you this quick story real quick. He said, you're going to get frustrated and you're going to get upset, but I need you to keep on thinking. He even gave him the answer. There's a clue. He said, what do successful people do that poor people are just not willing to do? How did he say it? He said, what does people that are successful versus the people that just have a 9-to-5 job? What's the thought process? What do they do versus what they don't do? And people are answering in the comments, even me. And I was like, they work hard. They don't quit. They keep on working. No. Huh? Okay. They know other people. They have good connections. No. Okay. They got a bunch of money. So they use that. Nope. So people are still giving out answers, right? All the while, this guy is still saying no. Nobody is getting the answer. So even one person gave one answer and gave up. He's like, what? Because people in the comments are talking about, all right, just give us the answer. Just tell us the answer. What is it? That's your answer. And if anybody know the answer before I say it, please comment it down below. Think. I told you I gave you a clue to the answer already. Successful people is willing to think all the time. All the time. Okay. So people that work a 9-to-5 job, or people that don't have to use their brain and think about the logistics of the business, the behind the scenes stuff, they're not thinking. They're not using their brains. Okay? They're not willing to think about the backhanded stuff. They're cool with the fact that the boss, it's their job to figure it out. They got it. So when there's a problem and what is the issue, and there's an issue, who do they go to? The leader, the boss, right? Because they're willing to think. Okay? So you got to be able to do those things. And when I say treat it like a newborn, treat your success like a newborn baby, you're not going to just allow it. You're not just going to allow that newborn child to just be stranded, to starve, to grow up not learning anything. You're going to nourish it. You're going to treat it with love, care, and respect. You're going to teach him or her those things. You're going to learn to be patient. You're going to learn when to be stern. You're going to learn to be loving, right? You're going to teach it all those things. So success needs the same thing. You don't understand it. You don't see it yet, but you are nourishing as you're going. Does that make sense? Because you're continuing to give it time every day. You're continuing to practice again. You're continuing to make it better the next time. You're willing to endure criticism to help you get better. You're willing to read another book to learn more about your craft, to study. You're willing to keep on undergoing whatever it takes to get that job done. You're keeping a routine. You're keeping a schedule. So be more cautious with the way that you spend your time. And I feel like God put it on my heart to share this message, because I was like, okay, I've done it this way, I've done it that way. How can I do it this time? And this is the message that I felt he put on my heart. So everyone has a gift. Everyone has some type of talent. Everyone is natural at something, as well as everyone teaches themselves other things. Does that make sense? So whatever that drive in you that's like, man, I love doing this. I get a joy out of doing this. I could do this for free for the rest of my life because I like doing it that much. That's what you should be doing every single day. Right? But understand that it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's not always going to be easy. I understand that. And life is going to happen, but only you have control over how you respond to life. Does that make sense? Right? So, one more thing, and then I'm done. That same mentor had another question. He said, okay, everybody's pumped up right now. Everybody's talking about, success this, and meditating that, and continuing to watch these videos, and keep studying, and do it every day, and da. And then your car gets repoed. And then you get evicted. And then you get fired. And then there's a death in your family. And then you go through a breakup. And then this, and this. And before you know it, you're just like, what in the heck is going on in my life? Why is this happening to me? And he's like, are you willing to still do it then? Are you willing to keep doing it then? Because these are going to be tests. Now, people going to start being like, oh, nah, man, I'm going to still watch your videos, but I got to take care of this right now. So now you're shifting your energy elsewhere. You're not understanding that you need to continue to put your energy towards that thing. Because whether we like it or not, breakups are going to happen. Deaths are going to happen. Unexpected things in life is going to happen. People's going to try to throw salt and dirt on your name. Like, these things are going to happen. But are you going to be so focused? You're going to continue to nourish your dream, your gift, your talent, into building it into something else. Eric Thomas said, you're going to be successful only as bad as you want to breathe. And when he said that, I thought to myself, like, wow, it needs to be that. Yeah, it needs to be that serious. Because you're going to be so engaged, you're going to be so focused that nobody's going to shake you. Nobody's going to shift you when the wind in the world is going to try to knock you down. You're going to remain stagnant. You're going to remain stable. You stand, you're not moving, you're not going nowhere. No matter what happens, rain, sleet, hail, storm, thunders, all of it, no matter what happens, you're going to still do the same thing again. You're going to continue again. You're going to cultivate again. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep pushing. You're never going to stop. You're never going to quit. So I'm talking to somebody today, tonight. I'm talking to somebody. When are you going to stop messing around with your time? Because it's ticking. You understand? You don't get yesterday back again. And I know I'm not the only one when I feel these types of things should be taught in school. This type of stuff is not taught in school, right? All my teenagers, man, I wish I was a teenager and I learned this stuff. Man, I wish I was in my young 20s and I learned this stuff. But I wasn't. I was in my late 20s when I started, right? So, you have a choice to make. So what choice you gonna make? Because at the end of the day, only you can be you. Can't nobody live your life but you. So when you gonna stop fooling around? It's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. So, I hope I touched somebody. I know I touched somebody. And I know I got somebody shaking their head thinking like, man, she right. Man, she right. You right, Armani. I'm gonna quit playing around. Because you don't get this time back. Enough said, let's get to work.